Hey, my name is Lance, and I like cars. I would say fast cars, but I have a Mustang, so I don't really think I can claim fast. But I wish I could claim fast. Maybe one day I can say I like fast cars. Anyways, I just want to kind of talk a little bit about why I decided to start a YouTube channel. And don't mind my crappy voice. I'm just dying, no big deal. It's not the Rona, I'm good. All right, so I started a YouTube channel because I didn't see anything out there that's the same as what I like for cars, and specifically Mustangs as well. I'm not really into cars that are all like show stuff. I like a lot more go fast. And so specifically for S197 Mustangs, which is what I have, 11 to 14 Gen 1 Coyote Mustang, I want to see go fast stuff. I want to see power adders, big tires in the back, built motors, built transmissions, weight reduction, all that kind of stuff. That's what I want to see. So there's a few channels that are out there that do S197s with power adders. There's Jacob Doty, and he has a Gen 5 Whipple, actually one of the only other S197 Mustangs I've seen on YouTube with a Gen 5 Whipple. But he does a lot of show stuff as well, and he's not as much into racing it. And I get it, it's expensive and you have to devote a lot towards that. But that inspired me. I was like, okay, he can do the show stuff, and I want to do more of the go fast stuff. So I mean, shoot, we'll see how that goes, but just the idea. There's some other ones out there that do some good S197 content. Brian, or Pokemaster BS, he has a really clean S197. And then Derek Barron Productions, however you say his name, Derek something. But he also does a lot of show stuff. He does like the front bumper getting changed out for the GT500 one. He did do a blower, but then kind of stopped after that. Didn't go much further. So I want to see it go further. I want to see racing. I want to see braking stuff. I want to do all that kind of stuff. So that's the idea for my channel. All right, let me tell a little bit about the story behind this car, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I bought this car almost 4 years ago. It was totally stock. It was a 2014 Mustang GT, deep impact blue, with a track pack, stock wheels, stock tires, the trashy Pirellis that come on them. Nothing done to it at all. And one of the few things that I really wanted was the dark tan interior. So this color interior, whenever I was looking for a car, that was something that I had to have. So I got that, got the dark blue, obviously had a Coyote in it, and it was a 6-speed manual. That's pretty much it. So then I slowly started to modify the car. And I think my very first modification ever was the MGW short throw shifter. Put that in the car in one of my buddy's garages. Took me a couple hours to get it done because it was my first thing I'd ever done to it. I liked how that did, and it's been in the car the whole time. Actually, I've made a couple changes, like how it fits and the knob on it and stuff, but that's been in the car the whole time. It's been really good. I think after that I did an exhaust, which I got a Roush exhaust. It was like the cheapest thing, and it was just louder, and that's all I wanted. And I mean, for the first mod, like it was good. And after exhaust, some tint on the side blinkers, not the front lights, just the side ones, to get the orange and the red to go away and make them just black. And the rear taillights, turn those black as well. And then after the Roush, I did H-pipe with free-flowing exhaust. And then I got new tires on it. And then I went into a whole lot more stuff after that. So this car's actually been in 2 wrecks, not just one, because if you're a Mustang owner, you gotta do it up all the way. So the first wreck was I got hit by a deer. Swear on everything, I'm driving straight down the road, I'm not speeding, I'm not even on the gas, and a deer hits the front left quarter panel, head hits the glass, the butt of the deer comes around, hits the quarter panel, the left quarter panel in the rear, and totals the car. It still can drive. I'm like 1 mile away from the house. And so I drove it home, like literally looking out of the middle of the glass because the side over here was all smashed. and went like 2 miles an hour, got it home, put it in the garage, didn't even clean all the glass off of me, just went to bed. Screw it. I still have some of that stuff. This is the fender that got hit by that deer, and you can see how pretty well smashed all that is there. And then down here in the bodywork was a bone chip from the deer, and I still have that bone chip right here, never getting rid of it. So I got it rebuilt after that and went from these metal fenders off to these are now carbon fiber painted fenders. And that's when I got a carbon fiber bumper as well, redid all the back, and that's just regular aluminum body, redone and painted, all that kind of stuff. And that was that rebuild. That was pretty much it. So that got rebuilt. That was the first rebuild. I finally put drag wheels on it. I started racing it some. I was having clutch issues at the time. I had a stock clutch just with a stainless braided clutch line, MGW shifter, and the clutch spring. That was the transmission deal. And it was having issues with the pedal sticking to the floor after like second or third gear, something like that. I think a lot of other people had that issue too, but I should have just gotten a clutch right then. Anyways, kept going from there. Let me think about what I did next. I got it. All right, so from there, I got deployed. I was gone for 6 months, saved a whole bunch of money, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna finally throw some boost at this thing, because everybody loves boost. And I did a whole bunch of research. It was either between a centrifugal or centrifugal, however you wanna say it, Paxton, Vortex, something like that, or twin screw. So I guess for me, it was more of I wanted the top of the line of a supercharger, and I wanted it to be really efficient, not get heat soak. I wanted it to make the right noises, make good power, all that kind of stuff. And so I wanted to spend a little bit more money, but get something that was a really good product. So that's why I decided to get the Gen 5 Whipple. And then in addition to that, I also got the crank support down there. That's an extra good chunk of money. And then tuning, injectors, a different booster pump, all that kind of stuff went into this whole build. But by the time I finally finished it, I'll explain more details of it, but by the time that I finished it, went racing a couple times. One of those times I get in a second wreck. I still don't know exactly what happened. Either an axle broke or the car just spun really bad, or something happened. Also tire combination, which I didn't know at the time was a really big deal, is a big deal. Lesson learned, moved on. But anyways, all that had to play in that second wreck, and that wreck hit the front end and twisted it up pretty bad. And so that is why the car now has the tubular front end. This is the Rock Solid Motorsports kit. You kind of see underneath it a little bit better where it connects to the stock frame. And it's all painted to match. I did that work myself. I think it turned out really good. I'm happy with it. Some solid weight reduction, and then now the car can actually drive again. That's the whole point of it. It can be a better version of what it was before. And so now it also has a Frankenstein Coyote, billet transmission, billet rear end coming, drag seat on the inside, the lightweight steering column, just kind of a lot more stuff going into it. So it should be a pretty solid car for this build. Should be pretty quick. But it's taken me a lot of time and 2 rebuilds, a lot of money to get here. And so hopefully I can share some of the experiences and the stories and stuff with y'all. And so you can make an even better build, make something even faster than my car. Okay, so last thing I want to talk about in this video is who influenced me in my style of cars and what I like to do for modifying my cars. Because everybody has their own blend that they like. Some people like to do more show stuff. Some people like to do cool blue lights underneath the car. Some people like to build for crazy horsepower, be dyno queens. Some people like to go fast the drag strip. There's all different blends. They're all okay if that's what you want, but my blend is street car. I don't even know how else to define it, but street car, something that is really fast, that works in the street and the strip. It does both well, and it goes really fast. And basically the whole goal of that is that you build something fast off of a cheaper platform, throw parts into it, make something that can beat a Ferrari or a Lamborghini that shouldn't be able to, but because you built it fast, it does that. So anyways, people that influenced me, probably one of the first ones was Whipple Rob. It was a big Whipple supercharger on an S197 built by Paramount. Ended up, I think it had either a Power Glide or a TH400, built engine, built rear end, stuff like that, and it ran good numbers. It was a quick car, made all the good sounds, made an impression on me because it was a clean build, like not quite a show car, but like a really clean build, but it also would go really fast, and you could tell it would be an enjoyable car, and that was one of the first ones. The second one probably be David Van Boris. And the reason why that one is interesting to me is because a lot of it was garage build. He bought a Mustang, a totally base one, nothing fancy, just had the Coyote and a 10-speed. And then he built a turbo kit with one of his buddies. They fabbed it up, got it to work, got it tuned, made hits, and then went to the track, and it actually went fast. And obviously it takes time. There's a lot of work in that. But that's inspiring because it was a garage built car, you know, balling on a budget, building something really fast just based off of your hard work, picking the right products and going at it. And I think that's really cool. And now that car has gotten way further from where it was. Some might say pro mod, some might say street car. It's badass is what it is. Next one would be Brett LaSala with the Snot Rocket. That thing, once again, just really clean, full interior, all the normal stuff on the inside. That's an S197, my love. I like the S197 a whole lot more than the S550, but that's just preference. And that car, really, really clean, twin turbo setup, makes a ton of power. Automatic transmission, goes down the drag strip like it should, and just kills everything. And then the last one would be the biggest inspiration for the car right now. Not that I'll ever be him, but Joel Steele. Stick shift, 6-second, twin turbo Coyote. That takes so much more money to get to that point, but I think that a smaller version of that is attainable. And so another version of that that's a more attainable one would be Bryant. 502 NV or something like that on Instagram. Twin turbo Coyote, obviously. T56. I don't think it's a super built one. I think it's a more mild one compared to the T56 in Joel Steele's car, but I don't know. And it runs mid-8s, and that is such a goal to have. You know, 8-second car, stick shift, turbo, can go get Sonic, and then you could also go to the drag strip and wreck it. So hopefully not wreck it. There's a little bit about, you know, why I started a YouTube channel and some of the future stuff for my car. Obviously, get it running, get the axle back in there once it's finished being built, go racing. Lots and lots of racing. And just enjoy the car, just have fun, and then keep building it for more and more speed, more fun, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And my one parting word is, don't forget, the difference between a good job and a job well done is attention to detail.